might have heard there was a little bit of controversy yesterday involving the President of the United States and CDC Director Robert Redfield. I've been pretty consistent on this, unlike the President and many others. I've been pretty consistent on the masks. And it's pretty simple. I think some of the dumbest people in society and some of the trashiest people in society are the ones that are at these anti-masker rallies. These people are so stupid. Seriously, just put them all in a mental hospital and let them not wear their masks and get COVID. Just make sure they're not out in public for all I care. Put them in a cage. But CDC Director Robert Redfield was talking a little bit about the vaccine yesterday. And he gave some comments about the vaccine first before we get into the mask stuff. And he said that the vaccine won't widely be available until mid-2021, the opposite of what the president and his administration are saying. So have a listen to this.
When is it going to be generally available to the American public so we can begin to take advantage of vaccine to get back to our regular life? I think we're probably looking at late second quarter, third quarter, 2021.
All right, so here's where Donald Trump chimed in on this. And Donald Trump said that Redfield is confused. Have a listen to this.
Dr. Redfield confirmed that it looked like November, December, the first doses would be able to be distributed. But then he said that the vaccine for the general public likely would not be available until probably next summer, maybe even early fall. Are you comfortable with that timeline?
No, I think he made a mistake when he said that. It's just incorrect information. And I called him, and he didn't tell me that, and I think he got the message maybe confused. Maybe it was stated incorrectly. No, we're ready to go immediately as the vaccine is announced, and it could be announced in October.
All right, so there you have it, where the President of the United States contradicting what his own CDC director is saying. That's kind of important. And by the way, the CDC director, I don't think we have the cut for this, but the CDC director also commented on masks. And he talked about how important masks are to wear. And he also went on to say that masks might even be more important than an actual vaccine. That's what the CDC director said. That's how important he said masks are to wear. I think that's very, very important.
I mean, if that's the case, Brian, if masks are more important than the vaccine, then we should have opened up 4 months ago, made masks strongly recommended, since we can't mandate them nationally, obviously, but strongly recommended, and asked those with 2 or more comorbidities to protect themselves. That's what should have happened if that's the case. So I really hope that masks are not more effective than a vaccine, because we just put 100,000 businesses out of business by these lockdowns, if that's the case. And there's going to be some serious lawsuits coming.
So obviously,
very shortly.
Strongly recommended doesn't mean anything to a lot of people, because just because if you say something is strongly recommended doesn't mean that people are going to put on the mask and wear it. And I'll give you an example of that. These Trump rallies. People, the White House says, yeah, we recommend wearing masks. We give them out. Nobody's wearing masks. Nobody's wearing masks.
That's not true at all. A lot of people are wearing masks.
Oh, really?
Brian.
The majority of the people in Henderson were wearing masks?
You said nobody. There's a difference between the majority and nobody.
The majority...
Now you're moving the goalposts, Brian.
Okay, so let me be clear.
What I'm saying is, in the United States of America,
or I won't be clear.
You have
the
choice.
Okay.
You have the choice to wear a mask or not wear a mask. You have the choice to do what you want to do. We are the United States of America. We are a free country.
Yes,
and citizens have rights.
Right. So your rights get in the way of mine. That makes complete sense.
I'm just saying there can't be a national mask mandate. Mm-hmm. It's unconstitutional.
No, it's not.
And every single
not during a pandemic.
Every single state would have to do it, and all the states are sovereign. We've gone over this at least 20 times.
So what you're saying doesn't make any sense, because
sure it does.
No, it doesn't, because you're saying, well, it's too bad they didn't strongly recommend masks.
Yeah, strongly recommend masks.
The CDC for months now has strongly recommended masks. Those in Donald Trump's administration for months now have strongly recommended masks. So what you're saying literally doesn't make any sense.
What I'm saying is, then we should be opened up. We should have opened up 4 months ago.
I know that's been your opinion this whole time.
If a mask is more effective than a vaccine, then what are we doing?
Well, I agree. There are plenty of people out there that are not. I agree.
We're waiting for a vaccine.
I agree. If a mask is more important than a vaccine,
we're spending $9 billion on a vaccine. We're spending another $6 billion just distributing it. Why?
I agree. If a mask is more important than a vaccine, and by the way, that's according to CDC Director Robert.
I know.
That's according to CDC Director Robert Redfield. If that is the case, and I tend to believe him because he has a little bit more experience than both of us or Donald Trump, if that is the case, maybe we shouldn't be having large gatherings indoors of people not wearing masks. Maybe we shouldn't have people not practicing social distancing. Maybe we shouldn't have these anti-maskers spreading their garbage. Maybe we should listen to the CDC director. Maybe we shouldn't have the president of the United States mocking Joe Biden for wearing a mask, which happened around a month ago.